Hey everybody, it's World War Guy here today, and before we begin, I apologize for the very busy wind right now, but we will try to continue anyways. This video is going to be the start of a new sort of series, hopefully, and it's basically going to be showing you guys different items and what to expect to pay for on this particular item. And for the first video, we're going to start with the World War II German helmets. Now, the example I'm going to be specifying this video on is my original M42 single decal Army or Heer helmet with no liner or chin strap. Now, German helmets, if you're buying from a collector and not someone who doesn't know what they're selling, from what I've seen, they can range from $100 to about $10,000. And that $10,000 marks, those are more rare and take with a grain of salt because I don't see those very often. So I could be wrong with that $10,000 mark. But you can see that's a pretty wide range of helmet prices, especially for German World War II helmets. So keep that in mind when you're planning on buying a German helmet. Now the one we're seeing right now in front of you is a M42, so that's the most common variant that you're going to find on the market. And it is a Heer single decal helmet. You can see the paint is in pretty good condition, some few minor rust spots, but nothing to be concerned about. On the inside, you really don't have the liner. You still have the liner band, but no actual leather liner. And you only have about, 10% of the chin strap left. You do have the markings inside, and what makes this one pretty interesting, if you can see it, is you still have the dome stamp on the inside. So that's the condition of this helmet. And it is not a rare helmet at all. This is M42, it's Army, it's one of the most common types, honestly. This particular helmet would go for about, I would say, $650. I've seen another one on the market go for about $625, but it was in just a little bit worse condition. I really do mean a little bit worse condition, but it didn't have the dome stamp and it doesn't have nearly as good of an eagle as I do. So that's why I'm putting it around $650. That's how much this helmet would go for. And yeah, that's a pretty big amount. So you can imagine what a M35, M40 with liner, all that stuff would go. It gets up there in price. Now, of course, if you're buying a relic helmet such as this, again, if you're buying it from a collector, you can see it still has some of the paint on the inside, but it's really pitted and pretty rusty. This right here would probably go for, I would say, about $100. Because I've seen relics go for $100. I've seen helmets in worse condition than this, believe it or not, go for about $150. But I don't think it's worth $150. So $100 for a relic condition helmet would be your average price. And now here's another German helmet. Now this one's an M40, but the problem is that it is squished, as you guys can see there. Now it's not very rusted. You have some surfaced rust, but it's nothing very bad or anything like that. And you still have some of the original paint visible. But for something like this, because it is squished, but you could still have the overall decent shape. Like if it wasn't squished, it'd still be actually a pretty good helmet. That would go for about $150. That's something that I would consider it at. Because it is squished, though, its value is greatly decreased. Now, of course, if you're looking to buy SS helmets, with a pristine decal, a full intact liner and chin strap, that's going to go for in the thousands. Again, I haven't bought any World War II SS helmets, so I don't really know exactly the price on them, but they're going to be in the thousands for sure. And of course, you have these, which are going to be in the $500 to $700. And then you have the relics, which are going to be on the lower end to about $100 to $200. Now, that's something to consider when buying German helmets. Is there's a lot of factors to take in count. Does it have camouflage? Does it have a cover? Does it have a liner? Does it have a chin strap? Does it have decals? How's the paint? How's the condition of the helmet? Everything like that is going to change the price drastically on these helmets. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this type of video. If you did, leave a comment. Don't be afraid. And I hope this helped any of you guys out there. If it did, drop a like, write a comment, share, and subscribe. But besides that, you guys have a great day.